Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's Marc with GeorgeToon.com. I'm back with another Monday Morning Mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Hang on. That is really, really good. Breaking out the Stirling coffee again. Thanks to Marc Bagwell for very kindly sending this along to the channel. This is their house blend. This is a medium dark roast, bold and smooth. Boy, they really make a nice coffee blend over there at Stirling. Great shave soaps and great coffees. Absolutely. Stirling Roastery. Check that out. And of course, we're using the Stirling Roastery coffee mug. Love this coffee mug. A big thank you again to Marc Bagwell for very kindly sending this to the channel. Love this coffee mug. Love this badge right here. Something it just looks so great. You know, when you look at that, you know you're drinking a cup of coffee. Fantastic. And it's a stoneware mug. We'll link to Stirling Roastery so you can check out their coffees, their coffee mugs, that sort of thing. This is definitely a favorite. So my thanks to Marc Bagwell. Hang on one more sip. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. How are you this morning? As we like to say on the show, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug. Let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Absolutely. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Great to be with you. Hey, if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be tuning into the podcast and listening via iHeartRadio or Amazon or Apple Podcasts, that sort of thing. Thanks very much for tuning in via those platforms. Really do appreciate that. Hang on, one more sip, boy. That is absolutely fantastic. Well, you can see by the flannel shirt that the weather is kind of changeable here in Northeast Ohio. When you wake up in the morning, it's about 40 to 50 degrees, something like that. We've even had some temperatures dip into the 30s. Probably about a week and a half ago, it got down to about 32. 35 degrees, somewhere in there. And then as the day goes along, the temperature starts to ramp up and we're getting up to 65, 70, lower 70s, that kind of thing. So if you're starting the day off with a nice flannel shirt like this, and my thanks to my sister-in-law, Lori, she gave this to me, I think, as a birthday gift. I think it was his birthday gift. I love this shirt. It's a really terrific, nice, warm, comfortable flannel shirt. Looks great, feels great. But anyhow, as the day, you start off with a nice flannel shirt in the morning because it's about 40 degrees. And then as the day ramps up, the temperature ramps up and you find yourself at 65, 70 degrees. So you have to roll up the sleeves or maybe switch it out for another lighter shirt. You have to wear layers and take the layers off as the day warms up, that sort of thing. So that's what the weather is like in Northeast Ohio this time of year. I hope you had a great Halloween. So I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Thanks very much for tuning in. Hey, we've got a great show for you. I want to go over the topics before I exit the opening segment here. We've got a viewer shaving tip this morning. We've got a shave den visit. We got some really terrific refill comments. We got some new wet shave gear. Really terrific stuff to look at this week. And we also have some terrific questions and comments. Probably going to be doing this show in 2 sittings. So you might see a wardrobe change. You might see a change in coffee and coffee mug, that sort of thing. It's because of my schedule this week and putting the show together. So you might see me wearing a little different attire later on in the show, depending on how much I get done this time around, and then probably have to put some things together the following day, that sort of thing. So that's kind of the way we are this morning. So thanks for your patience regarding that. But again, we'll probably check out another coffee and another mug, or I don't know, we'll see what happens. But anyhow, thanks very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Hey, let's get the show kicked off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. Well, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer Chris Packness, and he writes, "Hi, Marc. Thanks again for the George sketch. I will display it proudly for years to come. Well, you're very welcome, Chris. Chris sent in a previous shaving tip, and he sent in another one that I thought was pretty darn good, so we thought we'd use it again here in the morning viewer shaving tip segment. He continues here, another great Monday morning mailbag. When watching your episode this morning, October 21st, 2024, you had a great shaving tip from Doug Lane about using shaving cream as a pre-shave. I agree with Doug, but I have a slightly different approach. I like to bowl shave, and after I rub the soap onto the bottom of the bowl, I end up with a little residual soap on my thumb. Rather than washing it off and letting it go to waste, I add a little water and basically wash my hands with the residual soap. This produces a wonderful pre-shave that is very slick. I rub it onto my face and let it sit while I bowl lather. I don't know if it helps, but I'm sure it doesn't hurt. P.S. Your detailed reviews of the multitude of products available is really helpful. With so many choices available, it can be difficult to make a decision. With Halloween quickly approaching, well, this was sent to us before Halloween, but we just had Halloween, but we're just going to go ahead with this. With Halloween quickly approaching, I ordered some Atomic Pumpkin soap from Phoenix Shaving, and mainly due to your comments on it, I have to say I could not be happier. It will be my go-to soap every fall for years to come. Sincerely, Chris Packness. Hey, Chris, thanks very, very much for the comments and the nice words about the reviews we do here on the channel and on the Monday Morning Mailbag. All credit for Atomic Pumpkin goes to viewer Bill Murphy. He sent that to the channel, and he raved about it. He sent it to the channel, and I absolutely love it. I agree with you. It's definitely a go-to soap for the fall. Folks, we'll have links to it below if you're interested in getting it before fall closes out. Even though it's not Halloween anymore, it's still a great autumnal shaving soap with a great, great scent. Yeah, we really do like it. And again, all credit goes to Bill Murphy. He recommended it and sent it to the channel. And thank you again, Bill. So really, Bill Murphy was responsible for your having Atomic Pumpkin. So big, big, big thank you to him. And a really big thank you to you for a great shaving tip, using that little bit of residual shaving cream that's left on your thumb or your fingertips and working that into a pre-shave lather and applying it and then letting it kind of do its thing while you're bowl lathering. That's an absolutely fantastic shaving tip. Please, folks, if you're doing something similar, comment below and let us know. Really do appreciate that shaving tip, Chris. And Chris already has a George sketch for a previous shaving tip that he sent to the channel. But if you would like an original signed George sketch just like this one here, please send me a shaving tip. Send that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use that shaving tip on the viewer morning shaving tip segment of the Monday Morning Mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. So Chris, thanks again for the really nice words. All credit to the viewers out there again. They really, really make the channel. And as I say often, and I mean it, without the viewers, without you, this microphone would be silent. I mean that sincerely, because Atomic Pumpkin, that was Bill Murphy. That was all Bill Murphy, so thanks to Bill. But again, Chris, thanks very, very much for a terrific shaving tip. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, we have a Shave Den visit this morning, and it comes courtesy of viewer Jim from Northfield, James Gazda. He recently added some new vintage shave gear to his Shave Den. He wanted to share it with everybody. And he writes, "Hey, Marc, I thought I would share my latest antique store finds. The top picture shows a bowl that will make a perfect lathering container. It was just one that I found in the store. It has that base that works perfectly as a handle, and it has some good texture on the inside. It has a unique pattern to it as well." Hey, that's absolutely fantastic. Again, showing that and illustrating that just about any kind of bowl, a unique bowl, if it kind of has that shave bowl vibe, it's probably going to be a really, really good one for your Shave Den. This kind of proves that point. Thanks for sharing that, Jim. He continues here. "The razor on the bottom left is an ever-ready single edge with wall mount. The other two razors are vintage Gillettes, a 1956 Super Speed, and a World War II Contract Tech. The other photo is the prize. It's a 1913 pocket edition 3-piece old type razor. It's in great condition with zero cracks nor bent teeth. It also has perfect patina to it. This was a rare find out in the wild. As always, right time at the right place. Thanks, Jim. He also added this PS, and he writes here, as for that pocket edition, I saw some on eBay going as high as $200. Wow, that you did get a rare find. That is absolutely fantastic, and I hope you got it at a good, affordable price. Absolutely beautiful. And again, folks, it just goes to show that there are these great vintage razors out there online on eBay, at antique stores, yard sales, estate sales. And if you do a little bit of research, read up on these razors and have an understanding of the history of the Gillette razor and some of the other vintage razors out there like Gem, that sort of thing, you might come across a really, really, really nice razor, a prize, as Jim says. My suggestion is to check out Matt Pisarcik's blog, where he details a wonderful history of Gillette razors. And you can get an understanding of the various Gillette razors from the early 1900s all the way up to about the 1960s, 70s, 80s, I think right in that period there. And he really breaks down the different Gillette razors that were available back in the day. And with a little bit of information, a little bit of knowledge, you'll have a pretty good understanding that when you come across a vintage razor, you'll have more of an understanding. You'll be able to identify what it is that you're looking at there and whether or not you're getting a deal, that sort of thing. So all you need is a little bit of information, know a little bit of the history of it, and just have a little bit of patience. And you may come across a really, really wonderful vintage razor at a really, really nice price point. That's the whole point. So, Jim, thanks very, very much for sharing all these wonderful vintage razor finds that you've just added to your shave den. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, we have an update on the giveaway that Aaron Watson was sponsoring to benefit victims of Hurricane Helene in North Carolina. As you know, Aaron was sponsoring a giveaway. He was giving away a $100 Maggard's gift card to one lucky winner. To enter, you would simply make a donation to the NC Disaster Relief Fund. That's handled through the local United Way. Their web address is https://pay.payitgov.com/NC donations. Simply make a donation, then email Aaron the receipt as proof of donation, and you will be entered. Now, he recently wrote me and gave me this update. Hey, Marc, I was out of town all weekend in the Lake Lure area of North Carolina, helping with recovery efforts. That area was the most brutal hit and is still recovering. If anyone did donate, they still need to send an email letting me know. The Facebook giveaway also used the same email notification, and I was able to match up every email I received to the ones who posted on the giveaway thread on the Shave Dad group. The giveaway winner refused the gift card and said to do the giveaway again. Overall, we had about a dozen people donate. Now, he's extending the giveaway deadline for the one that we're announcing here on the Monday Morning Mailbag. So you have until November 15th to enter. Now, if you make a donation, minimum donation to enter is $5, by the way. If you make a donation, just get the receipt and email it to Aaron. And in the subject heading of the email, put in the following: Aaron 3MB giveaway, so he can make the distinction between those who are entering from the Monday Morning Mailbag announcement or the ones who are entering from the Facebook announcement. So they're both being run at the same time, and it looks like both deadlines have been extended. And just know that there's a similar giveaway going on at Facebook, and you can enter both if you'd like, but please be aware that the Facebook giveaway is a second giveaway, and it's independent from the one being talked about here on the Monday Morning Mailbag. So again, if you're entering from the Monday Morning Mailbag announcement, put in the subject heading Aaron 3MB giveaway with your receipt of donation. email that to him and you will be entered. His email is nccaring76@gmail.com. nccaring76@gmail.com. Again, for this Monday Morning Mailbag announcement of the giveaway here, the deadline is November 15th, so it's been extended. So if you have donated and you forgot to email that receipt, just email the receipt to him and you'll be entered. Minimum $5 donation required to enter this giveaway. And you, one lucky winner, could win a $100 Maggards gift card. So my thanks to Aaron Watson for putting together these giveaways for a very, very worthy cause. So good luck to everyone, and let's donate for this very, very worthy cause. Thanks again, Aaron. Really do appreciate it. Well, here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is also available as a podcast. Simply get up to your favorite streaming service and search for Monday Morning Mailbag and More, Monday Morning Mailbag and More, and the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast, as well as our other podcast, Second Cup, will come right up. Both of those podcasts are available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, and now iHeartRadio. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low, that time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. Hang on 1 minute. Really, that's a flavorful cup of coffee. Again, from Stirling Roastery, their house blend, bold and smooth, medium dark roast. And that captures it perfectly, bold and smooth. Like this one a lot. Very, very good. And again, a big thank you to Marc Bagwell for very kindly sending the coffee to the channel. And also the Stirling Roastery coffee mug. Boy, what a terrific looking coffee mug. Just absolutely fantastic. Again, I love this badge artwork right here. You know, you look at it and you just know you're drinking a good cup of coffee. There's just something about that is just, yeah, it just captures the moment of when you're having a great cup of coffee in this beautiful stoneware mug. Again, we will link Stirling Roastery below so you can check out all their product offerings up there. A big, big thank you to Marc Bagwell. Hang on one more sip. Oh boy, yeah, that is good. Wow. Well, great to be with you this morning. Let's get to some of these refill comments. Ken Frederick wrote, I always enjoy these holiday editions of the Monday Morning Mailbag. Happy Halloween and take care. Yeah, last week we did a Monday Morning Mailbag with a Halloween theme. We also did 2 reviews, Halloween theme, with that beautiful shave bowl from Bill and Connie Murphy, that orange pumpkin unbreakable shave bowl from Shave Nation, the All Hallows Eve shave bowl with the spider web design on the inside that has those nice spider web ridges that helps whip up a lather. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoy putting those videos together. They take a little bit longer. So if you were trying to message me about the time that I was editing those videos together, there was probably a little bit of a delay in my getting back to you because I was trying to edit everything and get it posted for the 30th and the 31st, and obviously the Monday Morning Mailbag, the 28th. Yeah, was that one? Yeah, the 28th. Yeah, so I was really kind of busy doing that, and once I start editing things, I tend to stay away from email messaging. Another reason is that my system eats a lot of memory when I'm doing video editing. So opening up a browser and opening up some other applications will then slow things down. So I'm going to have to update my system down the road and get something with a little more oomph in memory and processing power, that sort of thing. But thanks very much for the nice comments, Ken. I really do appreciate it. I'm so glad you enjoyed those episodes on the channel. Mully Shaves wrote, thanks for accepting the mission, Mr. Zaradian. Congrats on the Tedalus. Thank you very much, Mully. He had a great extra shaving tip last week. Check it out. It was really, really very, very unique and original. And we did a little bit of a Mission Impossible kind of thing. Would have liked to have used the music, but YouTube can be kind of funny with copyright strikes and that sort of thing, so we had to do without. Michael Taylor, 2402, wrote, superb 3MB, Marc. Thoroughly enjoyed the watch as always. Thanks very much, Michael. That Velocity razor and brush are absolutely stunning. Hope you enjoy your shave with them both. Such a kind gift to receive. Have a great week and take care. Hey, Michael, both of these items are really, really wonderful. We're going to be talking about the Helios brush later on the show. As for the Tedalus Velocity 1, an absolutely spectacular, spectacular razor. Both of these items are on loan to the channel. My thanks to Joel Turano for very, very kindly contacting Manuel Macassi and everyone at Tedalus and showing them the channel and saying, you know what, Marc would be probably a good channel to review your razor and brush. And they very, very kindly shipped this all the way from Switzerland to my front door. And after we're done reviewing the razor and the brush, we're going to do several reviews of each. Then they get shipped back to Switzerland. But a real honor and a privilege to have a chance to try the Tedalus Velocity 1 firsthand. Boy, this razor is just absolutely spectacular. If you saw the review this past Friday, just an amazing, amazing shave with this razor. Just absolutely beautiful. So check it out. It ran this past Friday. Just an absolute, Friday, November 1st, 2024. Just an absolutely fantastic, fantastic razor and a shave. And again, with the stand, it looks great. Check this out, huh? Yeah, it looks great in any shave den. Check that out, huh? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that, it's just so gorgeous. And it is so precisely manufactured, just absolutely beautiful. Yeah. So yeah, I was very, very happy that they entrusted me with the razor and the brush and allowed me to share it with all the viewers. So my thanks to the folks at Tedalus. Really, really do appreciate that. Beth Jones wrote, beautiful fall colors. Something I miss living here in Central Texas. Awesome shaving gear from Switzerland. I agree. It is awesome. Lived there for a short period of time in 1993. Have a great rest of the week, Marc. Wow, that must have been absolutely awesome living in Switzerland. Man, you're going to have to send us some details on that and what your experience was like. That is really, really something. Wow, absolutely fantastic. And yeah, the fall colors have just been really splendid this year. And the thing is, though, when fall ends, winter begins. And, you know, I mean, if you're into skiing and some winter sports, you look forward to that season. I guess if you're prepared for winter, it's not too bad. We live in the snow belt, which means we get all the snow. So yeah, I guess in a way I am kind of looking forward to winter, but I really do love fall. I love the Christmas in the air, and I love the changing colors. And then when the leaves fall, yeah, then you kind of get that winter vibe coming on. Yeah, so it really is a nice time of the year. I agree. Let's see. Larry Sablotny wrote, loved all the special effects. Yeah, this is in regards to the Halloween videos last week. I love putting together these videos. I love the editing process and taking some of the cartoon work and kind of giving it some life and animation, so to speak. Pretty amazing editing software out there. And I'm learning something new, and I'm learning a little bit more about video editing and editing audio and that sort of thing. And it's all thanks to all the viewers out there who tune in every week and tune in for the videos, because knowing that I have the audience there really, really kind of inspires me. It really inspires me to do the best I can. And I try newer things and just love doing the holiday videos. And Halloween is a big one because I have a lot of cartoon ghosts and Frankensteins and that sort of thing in my archives. So it's great dropping them in and playing with all the editing tools. So thanks very much for that, Larry. I'm so glad you liked it. Marc Bagwell wrote, great holiday show. Thank you, Marc. I really do appreciate that. Again, the comments just really are just very heartening. It inspires me to want to take it to the next level next time around. So I really look forward to doing it. This comes from Tall Texan 5905. Hi, Marc. Happy to see that you have a Velocity 1 razor. I have enjoyed mine, and it's easily my favorite. The luxurious presentation and craftsmanship are unmatched. Enjoy. Well, I have been enjoying it, and it's just been wonderful to have it on loan from the folks at Tedalus and to take it through its paces. Again, check out the video review from Friday. This was absolutely amazing, wonderful shave. As I mentioned in the video, smooth, close, and comfortable. The emphasis on the word comfortable. Boy, is this razor comfortable, and with a feather blade. The one thing I want to try are a few other blades in here. I want to try the Rex Platinum blade. I want to try a Wizamet. I want to try the Gillette Swedes that Beth Jones very generously sent to the channel. Those kinds of razor blades. Because this razor is really amazing. And the thing that I came away with, and I'll just share this with you if you did not see the review, these lathering channels on the base plate, boy, do these work a treat. I mean, the razor blade was never gunked up with any lather and whisker. It just kind of moved right out of the way. And I always had a good blade exposure that made good contact with the skin while shaving. Really, really remarkable. Wonderful, wonderful razor, and just so precisely machined. So, Tall Texan, you have one. That's absolutely wonderful. You know how special of a razor it is. Absolutely. Let's see here. This comes from William Murphy. Bill Murphy, great show, Mark. Lots of great info as usual. And always look forward to your 3MB. Beautiful fall colors on my morning walk today with a bright blue sky. Isn't that just the best? That's just the best. Have a great week and looking forward to the Halloween shave. Well, you've already seen the Halloween shave because Bill Murphy very, very kindly, he and his wife Connie very kindly sent that orange pumpkin All Hallows Eve shaving bowl to the channel, and we did 2 video reviews of it on the 30th and the 31st of last week. So check them both out. Had a lot of fun again with putting those together, and the lathering bowl is just amazing. Unbreakable as well, available at Shave Nation. We'll get a link below if you're interested. It really is a terrific, terrific lathering bowl. I like this one a lot, and I'm not just going to use it for Halloween. I'm going to pull it out all year round. It is that good. So thank you, Bill and Connie, very, very much. Let's see here. Oh, this comes from Scott Martin. Great show, Mark. That Velocity one looks like a razor from the future. I'm convinced the razor is the one Captain Picard uses in his shave den on the USS Enterprise. Wonderful. And here's to the effort that went into the packaging. I hope companies know how much that is always appreciated. Cheers, Scott. Scott, I agree with you. The packaging that went into the Velocity 1 razor from Tedalus is just top notch. The box has this beautiful, let me just show you right here, it has this beautiful linen-like finish right here with their logo embossed on it. And it came with some great, great information. It came with this passport instruction booklet right there with a serial number and model number. It was identifying it as a unique razor, a certificate of authenticity right there with the actual schematic drawing of the razor, an introduction to it right there, all the information right here. And boy, it's a really well-made piece of literature right here, this booklet. This booklet is going to last for years to come. And then loading the razor, maintenance, how to use it, how to take care of it. Just great quality paper, the components of it, outlining everything that you're going to be experiencing with the razor. A welcome message from the folks at Tedalus. Yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic. And of course, it comes in 5 different languages. So that's really, really a nice touch. They also give you a warranty card. You open this up and the warranty card is right in there like that. Again, with the unique model and serial number right there. Well, the unique serial number, the model number, but the unique serial number. So you know that this is one of a kind within their production, which is really, really neat. They give you a really, really nice polishing cloth that works wonderfully well with the Tedalus logo on it right here. Let me show you that. Right here. Yeah, it's right here. Tedalus, right there. Right there. See the Tedalus logo right there? Kind of embossed in the cloth. That's a nice touch too. And it does a great job, polishing up the razor. Just works like in an instant. And again, what's really nice is that the razor has kind of a two-tone look, like the top of the cap has a nice brushed look to it, but then the sides have that great mirror polish. And same with the stand. Let me just set that down there. The stand has this great mirror polish here. Let me polish this off here like this. Show you how nicely that works. Polish that. It has this beautiful mirror polish. Look at that. All right? Beautiful mirror polish, and then it's brushed on the outer diameter here. Just a really nice kind of a two-tone look to it, but it just is stunning. It just looks so stunning, and it just has a great look to it, and it's going to look great in any shaved end. Yeah, so I absolutely agree with you. Just fantastic. And as far as Captain Picard, yeah, I think Captain Picard would use this in the future because it's got a futuristic look to it, but it also has that great classic vintage safety razor look to it as well. It just has that 21st century engineering and CNC manufacturing while maintaining that traditional classic wet shaving era in its look and feel. It just kind of combines the best of both worlds, the future and the past combined together. Really, I can't say enough good things about the razor. It really is wonderful, and it's just delivered some great shaves. At the time I'm recording this, I've had 3 shaves with this razor, and all of them have been wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So thanks very much for that, Scott. Really do appreciate it. Charles Price wrote, the Roman Empire razor is $9.99 on Amazon. Same price as when I sent you the heads up over a year ago. Can't beat that. Yeah, Charles, thank you very much for the heads up on the Roman Empire razor, because I forgot who sent the information. It was Charles Price. And the reason why Charles sent that along, you know what? Hang on 1 minute. Let me get the razor for you. Hang on 1 minute. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, the reason why we talked about the Roman Empire razor, this is the Caesar, is because for $10 you get the razor, a 3-piece razor, but you also get 20 blades. You get 4 tucks of blades. Here we have the Astra Green, we have the Gillette 7 o'clock yellows, we have the Gillette Platinums right there, and we also have some Voskhod razor blades right there. So you get 20 blades, 5 tucks, 5 blades in each tuck rather, and a razor. And if you were to add up the cost of those razor blades, probably exceeds the actual cost of $10. And that's what Charles was saying. Gee whiz, for $10, you get 20 blades and a razor, a 3-piece razor. And this delivered a nice shave, no doubt about it, a 3-piece razor that delivered a nice shave. I know viewers last week were saying that the Caesar razor had a comparable shave to the King C Gillette. So yeah, check it out. We will link this below if you're looking for a good bargain razor that delivers a really, really nice shave, mild, smooth, efficient. And the Roman Empire shaving Caesar razor, $9.99. You can't go wrong with that. My gosh. Plus you get a really nice razor. You get 20 blades. You know what? You could probably throw this in your DOP kit if you're not flying, that is. Throw this in your DOP kit like that. You can just throw it in your DOP kit if you're driving away for the weekend someplace and you got yourself a nice razor and some blades, good quality blades that we all know and love, for $10. How about that? Yeah. So my thanks to Charles Price very, very much for recommending this. And my apologies for not remembering that it was Charles who recommended this razor. And the advantage of buying it, because you get all those blades and the razor for only $10. And if you were to buy those blades, I think it's going to be more than $10. So that was the whole angle there. So thanks again, Charles. Really, really do appreciate that. Viewer Steve M 1563 writes, "Wow, Mark, nice razor. I checked one out last weekend at the razor company, and it is finely crafted. I'm interested in how you like shaving with it. Great show as always, and have a happy Halloween with the trick-or-treaters. Thanks very much for that, Steve. Yeah, Steve, again, is referring to the Velocity One razor by Tedalus. Boy, this is an absolutely fantastic, fantastic razor. I love shaving with this razor. It is, again, smooth, close, comfortable, absolutely fantastic. And I mentioned this before with a feather blade in that razor head. It just wonderful, just a wonderful shaving experience. And yeah, so I'm very, very, very honored for the privilege of reviewing this while this is on loan here at the channel. So again, my thanks to Manuel Macassi and everyone at Tedalus. It's just been fantastic. Check out the review from past Friday. Absolutely fantastic. And again, from a Tall Texan to Joel Turano, who also own the Velocity One. Yeah, they really speak highly of this razor, and I understand why. It really is marvelous. It really is marvelous. It's that precise machining that just gives that just great quality shave. I'm convinced of it. The tight, precise tolerances of this razor. I mean, everything is just so finely machined. It goes together. I mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again. That threaded post is probably the smoothest threaded post I've ever experienced in a three-piece razor. And you know what? It goes together. The other thing that was, and you can see, let me just show you, you can see that the way this is machined here, right there at the top of the neck of the handle, and you can see it's got a little bit of a countersink there, right there in the base plate, okay? And that goes together like hand in glove. And it just, boom, it just seats in there. It is so precise. The tolerances are so close. I usually snug up throughout my shave. Boy, this was rock solid throughout my shave. Even though I check from force of habit, and I think we all do that, boy, there was no slippage there at all. This is really wonderful. A wonderful, wonderful razor. Check out the review, ran last Friday. We have another review or two coming up with the razor, and yeah, been a real privilege. I've just enjoyed using it so much. Viewer Sean Stapelfeld wrote, as a straight razor user, I can confirm the Cajun blade soap is super slick and an amazing performer. Tell Eric to send you some to try. Hee hee. Thanks very much for that, Sean. Well, thanks for dropping the hint to him. I appreciate that. But Dan Blacksher talked about Cajun Blade shave soap last week, and he said it was super slick. Sean here confirms that. So yeah, check it out, folks. We'll have a link again to their Etsy store where you can find Cajun Blade soap. Really super slick from what viewers are telling us, and straight razor users like this shave soap a lot. So if you're looking for something that is on the slicker side, check out Cajun Blade shave soap. And my thanks to Sean Stapelfeld for very kindly confirming what Dan Blacksher was telling us last week. Sean, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Marco McDowell, 8861, wrote, my Vikings blade Augustus came in 4 days ago. Waited a day to give it a go. Excellent shave. Small irritation the first shave as my face got used to it, and as I worked out which setting. Pretty much dialed in now. No nicks and smooth as can be. Looking forward to the next razor recommended. Marco, I love the Vikings blade razors. I love their product line. They got some great, affordable, very good, well-made razors that will fit anyone's wallet, really. And the Augustus is marvelous. I like the Emperor Meiji. That is fantastic. The Vikings blade Emperor in the frosted chrome, which is the frosted chrome version of the Augustus, so to speak. The Augustus has that different color scheme. Boy, those Emperor razors are just fantastic. Love them a lot. And of course, the Vikings blade Chieftain was the razor that really trained me in the traditional wet shave. So I'm so glad I stumbled on their company early on in my wet shaving journey, because they were just introducing some really, really wonderful razors just as I was getting started, and they supported the channel early on, and I'm sincere thanks to them for all that great support. And yeah, their razors are really marvelous. We will link to their Amazon store and also to that Augustus razor in frosted chrome and also the Emperor Meiji. Those are marvelous, marvelous adjustable razors. Like them a lot. And yeah, if you're looking for a good adjustable razor at a nice price point, check out Vikings Blade Emperor razors. Absolutely. Thanks for that, Marco. Really do appreciate it. Mike H. 9701 wrote, "Hi, Mark. Great Monday morning mailbag. Thank you. Great segments and wonderful Halloween artwork. Thank you and much appreciated. The Velocity 1 razor and brush set with stands does look truly spectacular. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this razor and brush in action. I hope the week is off to a great start, and best regards as always, Mark." Hey, Mike, thanks very, very much. Again, the review ran this past Friday. I've also done a head shave with this. I'm putting together and editing that review, and I hope to get that posted. Boy, it was great for a face shave. It was great for a head shave. I want to get a couple more shaves, a couple more shaves in, obviously, and use the brush and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's great. And again, one more detail about the razor: the shape of the handle here. It's thicker here towards the neck. It tapers and then it gets thicker towards the tail, towards the end of it here. It just fits so naturally in the hand. The weight and the balance are just superlative. It really is. It really is a fantastic razor. It just feels great in the hand. You just have to hold it in your hand once and you'll instantly know. Now, in my review, okay, a little bit of a spoiler alert here. In my review, the thing that I noticed right off the bat was you find the shaving angle instantly. Again, the shape of the razor head is very reminiscent of some other razors that we've used on the program and in reviews and in the shave den. And this one is shaped in such a way that you instantly find that shaving angle, and the weight and the balance just come into play. There was no hunting around. Boom, found the shave angle. And that was wonderful. That was absolutely marvelous. Yeah, like this razor a lot. So thanks very much for the kind words, Mike, and I'm so glad you enjoyed the Halloween episodes last week. I really enjoyed putting those together. Let's see here. Dan Blacksher wrote, "Wow, what an amazing opportunity with the Tedalus. Is that razor on loan for review, or did they gift it to you? Thanks for sharing about the Cajun blade soap. It is truly a top performer." Yeah, again, it was just confirmed that the Cajun blade is really, really good by Sean, who uses it. So my thanks to him for confirming what you said about the Cajun blade soap. It really is slick, a great performer. And again, folks, we'll have links to the Etsy store where you can check it out. And as I explained, the Tedalus is on loan to the channel, and we'll be doing some reviews. And after we're done with the reviews and showing all the viewers out there, the razor, the brush, and that sort of thing, then it gets shipped back to Switzerland. And with my sincere thanks to them for allowing me to borrow it for a bit and share it with all the viewers. It really has been a real privilege to take this for a test drive. It really is. You can see how I'm smiling. Yeah, love this razor. Absolutely fantastic. And if you can swing it, if you can swing it, I recommend getting the stand and the razor together. It just looks awesome. Yeah, really, really fantastic. The penultimate shaving gear, really. The Velocity 1 is just absolutely top shelf. So thanks very much for that comment, Dan. Really do appreciate it. Eric Stanford 7670 writes, "Good morning and happy Halloween, Mark. That was some amazing lather. It looked like you went to the grocery store and got some yogurt to shave with. I've been watching your videos for almost 2 months now since I started wet shaving. I've watched your videos from like 6-7 plus years ago, and I really must say your edits have improved so much through the years. All of your videos are very entertaining and informative, but this one was by far my favorite. You've really got talent and charisma, and your enthusiasm and positivity are so refreshing. I really look forward to seeing your videos. I don't know if you have grandkids, but if you do, I bet they love you. Take care, buddy. Wow, Eric, thanks so much for the very, very kind words, the very, very nice words. I really do appreciate that. He's referring to the Halloween video we did with the All Hallows Eve shave bowl that was on the 30th, last Wednesday. I had a lot of fun putting that video together, and my thanks again to Bill and Connie Murphy for sending the bowl to the channel. It's a fantastic shave bowl. Yes, it made heaps and heaps of lather, and I had 5 days worth of beard growth. That's why I wanted to make heaps and heaps of lather. I wanted to see how the lathering bowl would perform, and it performed wonderfully. And yeah, made a lot of lather, and I had a great shave. But bottom line is that I had a lot of fun, not only with the shave and the shave bowl, but also editing it all together and throwing in some of my cartoon artwork and animating things and throwing in sound effects. And I've learned a lot. And thank you so much for noticing how the content has improved over the years, because that's just something that I enjoy doing. So I kind of got on the learning curve and have been learning little by little by little. And again, deep appreciation to all the viewers out there for tuning in every week, because that really inspires me to keep going and improving. You all make it possible. Thank you very, very much. A lot of nephews and nieces, and I hope they find me to be one of their favorite uncles. We'll just leave it at that. But thanks very much for the kind words again, Eric. Really, really do appreciate it. And that wraps up this week's refill segment. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some new wet shaving gear. Well, as we promised last week, this week we're going to showcase the Tedalus Helios shaving brush. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's just briefly start with the packaging. Again, it's top-notch, top shelf. It has this beautiful linen finished box right here with the Tedalus name and logo right there on the front of it. Okay, I've already opened it up, as you can see, and we've got the shave brush and the stand in there. I've pulled the stand out just a little bit so I can grasp a hold of it, kind of move things along. But there it is right there. The brush comes in two colors, purple and this color, Electrum, which is really a gorgeous, gorgeous color. When you open up the box, you get some nice informational cards here. You get a nice polishing cloth as well. We'll set that aside. But you get this nice informational card right here with again, the Tedalus name and logo in the corner. And right there, it reads, "Each Tedalus piece is a symphony of art and engineering, carefully crafted to strike a perfect balance between form and function. Thank you for your purchase, Manuel Macassi, founder and designer." Right there, a really, really nice touch. And they also have this informational card right here. Now, take note of this circular design right here. That comes into play with the shaving brush. So remember that design. And on this side right here, it reads Helios. The vision behind the Helios brush was to create a brush that perfectly complements our razors while simultaneously serving as a standalone centerpiece in every shave setup. We drew inspiration from the timeless elegance of Greek architectural columns, aiming to reimagine this classical beauty with a contemporary twist. And it also has some care instructions there as well. But the razor, of course, the razor is beautiful. The shaving brush is absolutely glorious. And here it is, sitting in the cradle in the box right here. And again, here's the stand. The stand appears to be made from the same 316L stainless steel that the razor is made from. Has the same great good adhesion base for when you want to place on a counter. That's not going to go anywhere. It has a great, great grip. And of course, it has this wonderful design that cradles the shaving brush and keeps it at an angle so it'll dry properly. Of course, there's the Tedalus name and logo right there on the front. Okay, we'll set that aside. And here is the brush in the Electrum color scheme. Isn't that beautiful? Check that out. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the shaving brush comes with two knot options, both bulb. You can get a synthetic bulb knot, or a silver tip badger bulb knot, which is what I have here. I have the silver tip badger bulb knot. I have not used it yet. And there's the Tedalus logo right there on the bottom of the handle. Absolutely beautiful. Great feel to this shaving brush. Like the razor, the shape of this, the weight of it, it falls naturally into the hand. I can hardly wait to whip up a lather with this. Really wonderful. And as I mentioned to you, that circular pattern that you saw in the literature, here it is right here. There it is right there. Can you see that? Let me just bring that down a little bit. There it is right there on the collar. Boy, that's absolutely beautiful. Here's what they have to say about the Helios shaving brush. The Helios brush redefines the shaving experience, transforming it into a refined ceremony of preparation and focus. Crafted from premium aluminum, this brush is more than a tool. It's a statement of elegance and functionality. Whether you choose the soft luxury of badger hair or the high performance of a synthetic knot, the Helios brush creates a rich, indulgent lather that makes every shave feel like a moment of indulgence. Really terrific. Goes on here to say about the handle, with its sleek, beautifully designed handle, the Helios brush is not just a functional accessory, it's a centerpiece for your grooming ritual. Impeccably crafted to complement your razor, it draws admiration with its balance of design and performance, ensuring that your shaving setup reflects both precision and artistry. Yeah, absolutely. Now they go on, have a little more information regarding the handle and how the handle was crafted. The Helios brush handle is a true work of art, precision crafted from aluminum with intricate patterns created through advanced 5-axis CNC machining. The handle is divided into two parts, the main body and a hand mirror polished Tedalus emblem, adding an extra layer of sophistication. The laser engraved ancient Greek pattern on the polished surface, we mentioned that just before, highlights its luxurious feel, merging classical elegance with modern craftsmanship for a brush that is both visually stunning and incredibly comfortable to hold. I agree with that. This is so comfortable to hold this brush. Absolutely fantastic. It looks beautiful. I love this electrum color. And here it is on the stand. Okay, you know that the front of the stand has the logo right there. And when you put it on the stand, that's how it's going to sit, just like that. So it'll just give you the proper angle to dry out. And it looks absolutely beautiful, absolutely fantastic. How about that? Huh? That's just absolutely beautiful. There it is right there. Ah, man, and it sits there perfectly. It is very secure. Really very nice. Now, let me give you some particulars on this, specifications. The material of the handle is aluminum. The surface finish of the handle is sandblasted, mirror polished, and anodized. The engraving here, we talked about this Greek engraving here. This is white laser engraved Greek pattern. Available knots, badger bulb or synthetic bulb. I have the badger bulb. The handle length is 54 millimeters or 2.1 inches. The handle width is 42 millimeters or 1.6 inches. The handle weight, now here's the surprising thing, 121 grams or 4.2 ounces. This has some really nice heft without being overly heavy. Feels great in the hand. When you hold this, it fits so naturally into the hand, and it feels as though you're going to have a lot of great control with it as well. The bore width is 27 millimeters or 1.02 inches, and the bore depth is 17 millimeters or 0.66 inches. Now, for the Badger silver tip, the knot size is 26 millimeters, and the loft is 52 millimeters. The synthetic knot is similar, 26 millimeters, and I think the loft is like 54 millimeters, something like that. But this is what the Badger knot is, silver tip Badger knot is, and I'm really looking forward to whipping up a lather with this. Really looking forward to it. It's just absolutely exquisite looking. And again, love this pattern that's cut into the handle. Really affords a wonderful grip. The mirror polish on the bottom with the Tedalus logo there is such a nice touch. And again, the white laser engraving here, boy, that's really nice. I know the reflection there is kind of playing havoc there, trying to give you a good look of it. Look at it. It is just beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. So there it is, the Helios shaving brush from Tedalus. My thanks to Manuel Macassi and everyone at Tedalus for very, very kindly sending this to the channel, allowing me to share it with all the viewers out there. We're going to get a review done on this. And of course, we're going to be using the Tedalus razor for the shave as well. We're going to be using both of these in the review. It's an absolutely beautiful piece of shaving gear. And I'm really, really looking forward to using it and reviewing it and sharing with everyone. So thanks again to Manuel and everyone at Tedalus for very kindly sending this to the channel, allowing me to share with all the viewers. We'll have links below where you can check out the Helios shaving brush, 2 colors, purple and electrum. The one I have here is electrum. It's absolutely gorgeous. 2 available knots, silver tip badger and synthetic, your choice. Wow, just absolutely beautiful. Another piece of shaving gear from Tedalus that is going to look absolutely gorgeous in your shaved end, but also perform at a very, very high level. So looking forward to reviewing it. Again, folks, thanks to everyone at Tedalus. We'll have links below. Now, before I forget, I want to remind you that Phoenix Shaving has, for a limited time, Sundown right here. I picked some of this up based on Marc Bagwell's review that ran here a couple of weeks ago. And Marc absolutely loves this scent, and it's based on a classic vintage Gillette scent. Check out that review from a couple of weeks ago. He remembers that scent, and he says that Sundown is spot on in bringing that scent back. It's only available for a limited time, so I would recommend that you get it. I got the full bundle. I got the Sundown Shave Soap, the Aftershave Splash, and also the Star Jelly. Really looking forward to using these, reviewing these, and I can tell you right now firsthand, Marc Bagwell's review was spot on. This is an absolutely fantastic, fantastic scent. A throwback back to the day, right? Great, great masculine scent. And as he noted, it's a great masculine scent, but it's not overpowering. It's just right. And that's exactly what I'm getting here. So we're going to be doing a review on this. I'm really looking forward to using it. From Phoenix Shaving, Sundown. I got the shave soap, the aftershave splash, and also the Star Jelly. It's not going to be around for much longer. So my recommendation is get up there and get it. We'll have links below. Really is a terrific, terrific scent. If you missed Marc Bagwell's review, I think it ran a couple weeks ago, check it out. Just look at the timestamps and the various reviews from the last couple of weeks, and you'll see it. Click on that link, and it'll take you right to it. And it was a really, really good, thorough review of the Sundown shaving soap. Really an excellent, excellent scent. And of course, it's in formula CK6, so you know it gives excellent lathering performance. So again, we'll have links below from Phoenix Shaving, Sundown. Following is the last review that Marc Bagwell submitted to the Monday Morning Mailbag show. We recorded this review before hearing of his untimely passing. We'd like to share the review with you, as it was originally recorded with good thoughts of Marc in mind at that time. Viewer Marc Bagwell checked in with his review of Riva brushes handmade in Italy. And Marc writes, "There are many fine shaving brush makers in the world, but there are a few that take it to a whole new level. Riva is such a company. Made by a master brush maker, Walter makes brushes that I absolutely can't resist. Maybe it's that exotic Italian flair that entices me. Whatever the reason, I own several of his brushes and love them all, but this brush has a very exotic look and feel. Made with stabilized burl and resin, the brush dimensions are the maximum handle diameter is 43 millimeters, the handle length is 70 millimeters, the brush weight is 110 grams. So the brush has a very solid feel. Then Walter packs the brush with a 26 millimeter Manchurian knot that is absolute luxury. If you're looking for a brush and something exotic, then check out Riva brushes. A link will be provided. Hey, Mark, that's an absolutely gorgeous and yes, exotic shaving brush. Thanks very, very much for the photographs of your brush and the review on Riva brushes. They sound absolutely wonderful, absolutely luxurious. Wow, absolutely fantastic. Folks, Mark provided the link. We'll have that link below to Riva brushes. Mark, thanks again very, very much. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Andrew Hill checked in with his review of Deep Blue Sea from Stirling Soap Company, and he writes, I had my first shave with Deep Blue Sea and wasn't disappointed. I paired it with a Rockwell 6C razor and blade. The scent is one that permeates the whole den. It was a mixture of wood, mint, vanilla, and others. You really get that whole outdoors scent. And you can see how well it lathered up with my Simpson brush. And I'm one that does a face wash with the remaining soap at the end. I let it sink into my face while cleaning my gear. And my face felt really smooth and soft. Now, this is a tallow-based soap, and the matching aftershave was just as good and long-lasting as I got a few compliments on it 4 hours into my workday. I was more than satisfied with the whole shave and will purchase this again when I'm out. And a great Monday Morning Mailbag today, Mark. Have a great day. Well, Andrew, thank you very, very much for the nice words about the Monday Morning Mailbag, but thank you for a terrific review of Deep Blue Sea from Stirling Soap Company. That's absolutely fantastic. Sounds like a really, really wonderful scent, long-lasting scent as well, as he noted. So we'll have links to it below, folks. Check it out from Stirling Soap Company, Deep Blue Sea. Thanks again, Andrew. Really do appreciate it. And that wraps up this week's look at new wet shaving gear. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, you may have noticed, got a different coffee mug in the second sitting here. This is the Indiana Jones coffee mug that very kindly and generously came from viewer Jamie Horn. Jamie, thank you very, very much. And we're enjoying a cup of Trader Joe's instant coffee packets. Yeah, I like these a lot. Really, really terrific. Very, very flavorful. So that's the coffee mug and the coffee in the second sitting here of the Monday Morning Mailbag. So without further ado, let's check out some questions and comments. I received this email from viewer Gary JC, and he took the Tatara razor blade for a test drive and came back with this wonderful data. And he writes, not many, if any, reviews are found on YouTube about Tatara Swedish stainless steel platinum coated blades made by Tatara Blades from Czech Republic. The lack of finding reviews may indicate the blade is either not well known or is not popular. I bought one from Razor Blades Club, and this is how the shaves went. Now, here's the table where he has 6 shaves, and he shows you the passes, what the irritation was, if it was very light or none at all, and the overall evaluation, whether it was very good or good, very light good, that sort of thing. Absolutely fantastic, fantastic information. One of those shaves, shave number 4, was a head shave as well. He continues here, some finer details are omitted from the tabulated summary. I sense that some sharpness was lost in shave number 6. On average, very light irritation. Gary. Hey, Gary, thanks very, very much for this information. Folks, get a screenshot of that table, and you can use that as a comparison if you want to try Tatara razor blades. Gary, thanks again very, very much. Well, last week, Colonel Mully gave us an extra shaving tip using plant drip trays. And Bart Buzz let us know that they're also available at Amazon. So he sent along the link to the Afrin 6-pack plant saucer drip tray. They come in 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18 inch. Heavy, sturdy plastic planter flower pot saucers for indoor, outdoor garden, etc. And he wrote, hi, Mark. Here's the link you requested for those plant drip trays. Take care and happy trick-or-treating, Bart. Bart, thanks very, very much. Folks, we will have a link below so you can check out a similar product to the one that Colonel Muller was talking about last week. And you can find this product on Amazon. Bart, thanks very, very much for the link, folks. We'll have it below. Viewer Rodney Ripplinger sent along this information, and he wrote, Mark, I have been meaning to tell you that when you speak about using castor oil in a generic sense, be sure and say not to apply to a fresh, open wound. Only apply after it has begun to heal in a day or two to avoid the scarring. I guess there is something about not wanting that stuff directly in the bloodstream. I have not heard that, Rodney, but thanks very much for passing that along. Now, I used it to the open wound up here in my head with no ill effects, and I think it did a really, really good job. But thank you for the cautionary note. So, folks, maybe wait a day or two before you use castor oil on a bump or a bruise or a wound, something like that. If anyone else has some additional information regarding that detail, please comment below and let us know. Now, he continues here. I watched with interest the segment you had on 3MB about the razor from Switzerland. Very cool, I must say. Well, of course, he's talking about the Tedalus Velocity 1. Yeah, a very, very cool razor, as you all know. Check out the review that ran this past Friday. He says here, very cool, I must say. My most expensive razor so far is the Mula Roca. Rocca. I think that's how it's pronounced, either Roca or Rocca. I'm going to go with, I'll go with Rocca. Rocca with the birch handle. I had decided when I ordered it that I would try to make it my go-to razor. I had a few minor mishaps to begin with, not really weepers or cuts. I like to call them zings with color. I like that, Ronnie. That's a great expression. We need to remember that. So here's what I did. I started each week with that razor and a new blade, shaved for 3 days, and then switched to a bit milder razor in my collection. That worked great for me. I also found out I improved my shave results in all other razors at the same time. The Razorine Flatboy is one I was always a little afraid of using because if I wasn't real careful, I would nick myself. After getting good with the Rocca, or Roca, I gave the Razorine a shot and found that I didn't even get a zing. Now I use it once a week when I can take a bit of extra time shaving with it. Rodney. Hey, Rodney, thanks very much for this. First of all, thanks very much for the tip on castor oil, but thanks very, very much for the variation in routine, modifying your technique, so to speak, to warm up to a razor that has a little more growl. Is anyone out there doing something similar? Please comment below and let us know. Rodney, thanks again very, very much. Really do appreciate it. Well, I received this email from viewer Glenn Martin. And the subject heading reads, any idea what razor Hawkeye is using in MASH Season 2, Episode 10? And Glenn writes, so once again, I was channel surfing tonight. On MeTV, a little after 3 minutes into the Inga episode, Hawkeye was shaving in the shower. For some reason, I missed the razor. But trying to find an image of the razor, searching, which I never found, I found this on my search. Now, this is the image that was posted on Wicked Edge, Season 2, Episode 10 of MASH. And I will link to that image below. I don't believe I can use it here on the channel because I haven't gotten any permission from anyone on Wicked Edge. So I'll just get you the link. And it looks like it might be a gem. Because Glenn says, coincidentally, I have Gem and Everready SE razors. Thought you might like this. Yeah, best regards, Glenn, a.k.a. Bug Chief. Yeah, I love these, Glenn. I absolutely love looking at classic TV shows and classic movies and seeing what kind of vintage razor they might be using. Well, vintage for us, new for them. My fun one is Mr. Blandings Builds His Dream House with Cary Grant. He's using a Schick Injector single edge razor from about 1946, somewhere in there. And I happen to find that, well, I want to say the exact very razor, at least the one I have, is somewhat similar. Check out my review of that. We'll try to find it and link it below so you can get a look at that razor. And it's it really shaves wonderfully as well. Again, I had to kind of warm up to it, and the Supply SE injector razor really helped me refine my technique to where I could go back to the vintage Schick injector razors and use those a little more reliably and have a much better result, because the Supply allowed me to improve my technique using that kind of single edge razor. But getting back to MASH, yeah, I love looking at this kind of stuff online and trying to figure out what vintage razor a certain character in a movie or a television show is using. This one is from MASH. What razor is Hawkeye using? We'll link the image below where you can get a look at it. There are 2 images. I'll have both links below. I think it's a gem, a vintage gem razor of some kind. What say you? Glenn, love this kind of shaving trivia. Please continue to send these in. And folks, if you have something similar, please send a link, send a photo. Love to discuss this kind of thing. So folks, we'll have the link below. Check out the photos. Let us know what you think the kind of razor Hawkeye is using in that particular episode of MASH. Glenn, thanks again very, very much. And that wraps up another Monday Morning Mailbag. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarcZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Hey, we have another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the 2 cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video, or try to find all the differences before time runs out. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.